I was sitting outside this one afternoon thinking, what can I do? What's one small step I can take? And I realized, what if I had breakfast with my family the next morning? What if I just took a later train, had breakfast, and I get to spend 20 minutes with them? Not a lot, 20 minutes, not a life-changing decision. Remember, little things count. So I was going to make sure that the next morning I was going to have breakfast with my family, have a little 20-minute breakfast, go on the next train, be at work, no problem. And as soon as I made that decision, that's when my life changed. Because I took control. Because I took control. I took accountability. I'm the one who made that decision, and now it's my responsibility to live up to my commitments to myself. And the whole rest of the day, I felt bulletproof. I went back to my work, and I enjoyed the whole rest of the day. I wasn't doing anything differently, but I felt like the whole world had shifted. It wasn't what I was doing, it was who I was being. That's what had changed. And I felt great. And I told my wife about our plans, and I went home, and the next morning I woke up at my normal time, put on my clothes, and my wife came out, she saw me. She said, I thought we were going to have breakfast. But I had gotten up out of habit, I was ready to go. And at the time, she was driving me back and forth through the train. Well, once again, that's when my mind started acting up, saying, well, can you be late? You're going to get in trouble. She's really young. She's not even going to know that we're having breakfast. What's the point? You can do it any time. Just go to work, make your train. But then I had a moment of truth. And I thought, no, that's what I do all the time. How is this ever going to change until I own it? And I said, you know what? The whole point of the morning was to have breakfast together. So let's have breakfast together. So let's have breakfast together. So we sat down, had a nice little breakfast. It was a beautiful day. I had just moved out from the city. I remember seeing the squirrels running around. I was looking at my young family. I was so excited. I was so thrilled. It was a moment of appreciation. You ever have those moments of appreciation just when you're really looking around at what's around you, really focusing on that positive space, what's there, not what's missing, but what is really, truly there? That was one of those moments for me. And I got on the train, and I'm looking around, I'm smiling ear to ear, I'm looking around at all these grumpy people that have been beaten down, cranky, unhappy, feeling trapped. And here I am, this ball of smile, this bright light, I'm sure looking very out of place. It didn't matter. And I get into New York City, and I'm still on the subway when the first plane crashes into the World Trade Center, hitting my floor, crashing into my desk, and pretty much destroying my team and everything that I was working with. That morning I decided to have breakfast, happened to be 9/11.